Why, hello everybody, my name is FretX and welcome back to Annihilate The Spance. Everybody, today's mission is going to be an exciting one because it's mission 13 of the first campaign. Now, what I've heard in Discord is, the grapevine, some say, that the mission was originally so hard it was considered impossible. Now, I think since then they've balanced it so people can actually win it, but I'm looking forward to it, guys. I hope that is absolutely terrifying. We get my ass absolutely handed to me. Regardless though, let's start with everything, shall we? So at this point, we are very deep into this location. We are really far into this campaign. Preserve the Forge project. There's only a few missions left. Let's get started. Excellent work, Fleet Marshal FretX. You have performed all that my soul requires. A pleasure, but we've got places to go and things to do now, Wesant. I don't want to hang around anymore. Neither of us want to die for your nation. I fully appreciate that reality, Mr. Hulse, but FretX, there is a critically important danger to the entire Spance that I require your immediate assistance with. That sounds like it's going to be glowy to me. Wesant, you're playing us. Pressell left the city open to draw crowd's attention, and you saw us, the only moral guys around, and realized you could save people and break the fleet affairs. You played us against Crow, playing you. What's your endgame here? Indeed. Halts. I'm an honest man. Every life in this place matters to me. We Contalian are not an expansionist empire, yet they have the most territory in the Spans. We are a survivor state. We seek to secure our future against the wiles of any nation or empire that for all of eternity. Everything we do in the Spans is to secure resources for the defense of our home, our Contal. The Coalition's Admiral Crow and Pressell are both capable military leaders, but they neglect the average person in their strategies. I shall abuse your empathy so that my people may live. With due respect, First Fleet Soul, I know what Contal is about, I know what you're doing. What's the job? We've been working on a supreme constructor, a universal fabricator, a forge made from the very peak of our field of expertise, an artifact extracted from the so-called Friat Empire we have found strewn across the Spance dusty spances. Wait, is that like a fallen empire kind of thing? It's a combination coheser and matter converter, able to do the impossible, change any material into any other, unending and exact quantities of impossible elements. Wait, infinite chocolate? Oh my god, I need to get this thing in my base. But it is, as one would expect, highly volatile. The Valtori Coalition have penetrated deep into our lines in a desperate effort to destroy it. We are struggling to react due to their rampant and precise targeting of our vein network. Our Xeno Energy technicians estimate that a critical failure in the Forge Heart would release an incomprehensible volumes of antimatter. It would annihilate the Spance and a small portion of the galaxy. What? That escalated quickly. Okay. I've warned Crow, but she takes it as a bluff. There is no solution. Everybody will die. So you need us to help defend this thing, because otherwise no one is getting out of the Spance alive. Not a singular solitary soul. Okay, and why are we going to make difference? There is no speciality to you beyond proximity. The entire Armada is locked in a duel with their entirety of the Coalition, and I do not have spare fleet marshals, and my Soul Warden is in self engaged in combat operations. I do not ask this baselessly. We're in, but this is the last job. Holtz, I hate to break it to you, but this is a 15 mission campaign, so I don't think this is going to work out as you want. Thank you. You must go immediately. The Coalition are sacrificing a great deal to reach the Forge, and I've already traded losses with a number of our fleets. All I require is for you to tip the balance. Rendezvous with Fleet Soul Herban at the Forge. A number of our fleet marshals are entrenched there. Oh, is this going to be a big, massive battle then? If there's multiple warlords and stuff, that's pretty cool. This was his devisal. He was always one to obsess over ambition and indirect means of victory such as this. Now go. Alright, boss, we're on our way. Ah, second time the charm, as they say. What is happening right now? What is this? There's the heart. This thing is huge. Wait, I thought that was like a table or something. This is actually the fort. It's massive. Oh my god. Wow. They're building a lot of capital ships over there. FretX! Fleet Soul Herban is holding back the rest of the Valk fleet, but we have High Admiral Crow to worry about. She's known for something. That's all we know at this point. FretX, I suppose this is our formal introduction. Miss Ariana Crow, may I recommend that you run away like last time? Ah, piss off with your jamming. My position is stable for the moment, Marshal, but she's bringing capital ships online. I'm running out of breathing room. Dustfire, Crow has a top... Dustfire. Crow has a Titan platform and an entrenched position. There are capable shipyards lighting up all over the place. Oh, okay. Fleet Marshal Threat X, you have been marked for force control. This looks like the guy from The Expanse, the main character. I'm just going to put it out there. I know it's not relevant to the video, but I need to say it. Platformers are relevant, allocating local construction systems to your authentication. Forge Heart is still experimental and unstable, can only allocate a minor trickle of resources to your use. Luckily, it's a big trickle. Force control out. Yeah, let's check that out. Control, yeah, check that. Control of local construction systems, lots. This is going to be fun. Let's go for X. Ooh. So what do these do anything? Forge Gantry, PH. Okay, so I don't not doing anything right now, but I have 15 income, which is good. That's good. And it looks like my actual base is this Forge Heart itself. Now, this is quite worrying because there's a lot of enemies absolutely everywhere. Now, I'm going to say, looking at it generally, this base defense has some issues. But, kind of. I think it's going to be quite susceptible to swarm myself. It's got a lot of these SRM launchers and stuff, but I don't think I'm seeing a lot of AoE damage, anti-swarm, that kind of thing. So this base here, I think it's actually currently lacking anti-swarm defenses. I reckon we can kind of flood in here if we really get pushing on it. They've also got a lot of matter collectors and stuff all over the base here, and this base is very, very similar as well. Okay guys, this mission is hard, so I have actually failed on my first attempt and my second attempt, so this is crazy. So as soon as these guys get online, they will have a lot of big ships. They even start with some as well, so this is a very dangerous battle. Now I will point out the back of their base is completely vulnerable, and the second attempt I was like, I will take advantage of that. I went to try and flank them, which was working, but the amount of units coming out from the top, too much, overwhelmed my defenses. So what we're going to be doing instead is we will be trying to we can try and do both. We're going to try and defend and attack at the same time. So first thing, we're going to try and get the economy going. So we need a lot of these big ass fusion cores to really get income running in. And I also want to get a lot of these big cohesion facilities as well. And you're thinking, why are you doing this? I already have a lot of income. Yes, but I need to build so many units. We need just more. We need more and more. Whatever we think we already need, it's not enough, everybody. So that's going to be initial builds there. And I would like to get more, but I can't afford it right now. What I'm going to be doing is we want to be creating something that's going to start distracting the enemy right away. I think this would be a good idea in the long run. So I'm actually going to build sets of a bunch of these and a bunch of medium yards, and they're all going to be producing heat artillery. Now, these guys are going to simply just go around, if they can, around the back, and they're going to go and attack the enemy base. If we can stop anything at all being produced, it might save our life. Now, the reason I'm going for small units like this is because if I go for anything more expensive, it's not going to be built fast enough and we're going to run out of time. Now, unfortunately, the game's already given me no energy, so we've got to try and wait for stuff to come through. My allies' defense line will not hold long at all. In fact, I think this ship alone will manage to break through it. So we have to also prepare our own bastion to defend against the incoming enemy threat, which is not good. I do think nuclear missiles will be a major part of that defense, by the way, but we just haven't got it quite yet. Come on, game. Come on, go, 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 go. We haven't got time. We need more energy. The energy production is too slow. Done. Okay, so same thing as before. You guys go around the back, and please start maybe making impact on the enemy base there. Done. Okay, so they're going to hopefully be distraction forces. Let's start trying to deal with, well, the rest of the battle, shall we? Fleet Marshal Fredx 4 production is coming online. So the game's going to give us 6 production yards at the end for capital ships. So that is very useful. But at the same time, yeah, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Now, I'm trying to think what would be the best one to get first. I'm going to go for a mix. I'm going to go for 1 Swarmer and also 1 Generalist. So the enemy's main issue, I would say at the start here, is not the capital ships yet. It's going to be the Swarm. So we want to have something that will deal with that. So we're going to go and build those facilities and hopefully do some damage. And also, I'm going to start, if I can... It's a bit slow. We're going to do it anyway. I was going to produce some additional money makers, and also I want to get, if I can, and the nukes. I think the sooner the nukes start working, the better we're going to be in the long run. Okay, so that's enough economy for now. Actually, it's not technically. Let me just fit in a few more of these and get some of the logic centers online. and hopefully we start building units to help defend our ally base. So because I have gone for these, they've already started their attack, which is brilliant news, and hopefully they can start damaging the enemy soon. The enemy's already going to break through these bases quite rapidly because I haven't built a lot of defense units at the top, so we've got to try and get that done as well. Okay, redemption. So 500 mass, which we have, and 800 energy. So we're going to build one on each side, and hopefully they can do some damage soon. Because even if they don't hit their target, they will AoE blow things up as well, which is super handy. They're coming in. Now, hopefully this assault ship will do something to try and delay them, but I'm not certain, to be honest. Okay, so the capital shipyards are coming online soon. I could in theory get a fleet tender, but I'm not certain. I might go for what we got going. One anti-armor and one artillery. They can maybe snipe out some of the big ships if we get to that point. We may not even get that far. Okay, next. So we need to try and deal with the enemy swarm units, right? So we're going to go and start building some units of our own over here. I shouldn't build too close because this is the only thing I can actually use. So we're going to have big defense lines here. We're going to go and construct, if we can, some anti-swarm AoE damage attack. Hopefully they can do some damage and really kick the enemy's ass a little bit. And also, if I can, I want to start building a bastion. Now, I did kind of build these way too close, but if possible, I would like to start building this guy, so we know the base of the bastion in the future. Done. Okay, so let's go and build more units around him. And also, oh, before I forget, no, we'll leave it there for now. If I do wait too long anyway, he will just win. We really got to start attacking them immediately. Anyway, so we've got units coming up. Next up, what I want to try and build, I think maybe anti-swarm again. This time we're going to go for the carriers. Now, hopefully they start swarming units to offset the enemy's sheer drone production and stuff, and maybe keeps the carriers bombers at bay. Because if they do gang up too much, we will just be absolutely evaporated here. So there's going to be bombers, and we want to start getting additional units as well out for different types. So I think what would be a good idea is we get an array of point defense ships to try and shoot down incoming missiles if they start spamming those. But we have to get something that's going to deal with the mediums as well. So we're going to go for 2 point defense, and we're also going to go for 2 missiles. So I said about point defense, but this would also start evolving a little bit with constant missile fire. Because you can see here already, this swarm is already instant popped my ship. It didn't have a chance. It just died. Simple as that. Okay, so units are coming up. We got a few. We're going to try and fit in now a second nuke. We see. Oh, logistics again. Damn it. This is why I was trying to build more earlier, because you just need infinite logistics pretty much. And even then, it may not even be enough. Okay, so the fast attack should be coming in on both sides soon. This may have unintended consequences of actually delaying the enemy forces as well. So Autel's are going in. I don't know if they actually have the range to do what I want. I'm pretty certain the AI doesn't actually build new buildings, by the way. So a lot of these bases to kill are kind of just a distraction, to be fair. Anyway, yards, nukes. Still waiting on logistics. That's okay. Come on, buddy. Get those things done. 4 seconds left. Second nuke is down. Excellent. Should I build another nuke? Another nuke? Because the enemy, if they get enough point defense, can actually shoot me down, which is annoying. Do you know what? We're not doing it. We need more stuff. I'm wasting my time here. Okay. So what now? I need more. I'm still going for more heavies while we have time to try and produce them. So we got armored assault ships, so I think we're a good idea, kind of. No, let's go for heat artillery. We'll go for missile spam. And then I think we want to build also one array of 4 armored assaults to have a little bit of like passive armor coming through every once in a while. After that, we're going to have to go for a lot of spam defense. So I think we need to have our own spam. And also I think we need to get the bastion online a little bit as well. So before I run out of time, how are we going to do this bastion? So if we try... We need to have... Oh, I'm on the wrong tab, aren't I? So I'm being a moron. Rocket houses. Now, these guys, of course, are going to be the highest armor value units we have. So we want to build a defense around them, if we can. So I'll build it over here. The big swarm is on its way, and it will probably reach us very soon. So I need to get some beam defenses and stuff online very shortly. Did we go for 3 in the end? I guess we could. So if I build another one over here for now. Done. Okay, so we need to try and get defenses going. How do we do this? So I've got to keep that square in the middle safe. And I'll build some Aegis on both sides. And then we're also going to start building some beam defenses. Now, the thing we're lacking, of course, with this is going to be anti-swarm. So the beam defenses are going to come up first, and we've got to try and... they are coming over. Good. My units are coming up online. Hopefully they can get in the front line time to maybe defend some of these bastions. Flank forces are not really doing too much, but the platforms died. It's over. It's just me now. Good. That was actually work. This actually has worked. I must say, last time I used carriers and it was working way better. They were ganging up and just spamming the enemy, but I ran out of this bit lost pretty much immediately. So that's why this time I'm going for more of the central gantries instead. So we got Delta and Epsilon line. So full production is now in effect. So what do we want to get for the rest of this? I think if we get like one more long range ship and one more artillery ship to keep at the back and try and kill the enemy swarms as they come in. Now, I need more yards. We haven't got enough time. We need to keep going as fast as humanly possible here. So we get another beam defense in for both. And then I think we need to start producing repair turrets as well, but also quite a lot of them. I do need to keep a line available for the bigger units in the middle as well. Okay, let's try that for now. So, dust guns. They will shoot heavy enemies coming in and hopefully do a bit of damage that way. I didn't do this side, don't know. Let me just get rid of this line, sorry. There you go. Dust gun, dust gun, dust gun. This won't survive long, by the way. It's just my initial attempt of building a bastion. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm going to give it a shot, though. Okay, so that's all sorted out. Have nukes fired and stuff yet? We have probably fired a few nukes by now, but the enemy is now on my front line exclusively, which is not good. So, what do I want to build next? I think we need to get rid of the swarm units again, right? So if I try and build some medium yards myself, we will do tollies and stuff as well, but for now I'm just going to try and get some more defensive kind of stuff. So I'm going to get these guys to produce the Mantessa, which would be very good, I think, for helping repair my capital ships. And we also want to start trying to get maybe some enemy units to maybe overwhelm them a little bit with defenses. So the good news is my initial units are holding this very first spawn back, but the enemy combat group is getting bigger and bigger, so it's going to get worse and worse. Now I'm going to send this out a little bit, and I think I'm actually going to add in a few carriers to the mix so we get some bigger long-term power at the back here. So it's going to be exactly the same over this way, and hopefully this works out okay. Done. Because even if the carriers aren't on the front line, their spawns will always be on the front line. So that should work out quite well. Good, done. So the units are moving in to engage. Do we want to get an array of tollies to hold things back a little bit? Because we could, not tollies, sorry, maybe I'll do something else. What we'll do, we're going to use this area to construct a massive amount of AoE light unit types. My money's not perfect, but we're going to try our best here. So I want these guys to start producing the Hawker, which I think will work quite well. We've also got Capital Armor Penetrator. That could be interesting, but no, I think for now we'll go for the Armored AoE, because the Swarm is what killed me both times. I can't underestimate the Swarm. More. Done. Okay. So. Done. So that's for now. What next? What do we need to do now? So the enemy's right flank is very... Oh, very nice. That must have been one of the nukes. Do we have time to fit in another nuke? Because we are holding them, but if you look at the actual front line, we are moving back in a way due to this swarm in the middle here. We need to get rid of these guys. Now, I did get all these... maybe did I? Wait, I swear I built loads of these at these dudes. So they are working. Maybe I've seen a little bit more of them. So let's produce... No, I don't think it's time, actually. Let's think about this for a second. Maybe we get the final howitzer down. Get those dudes down. And maybe I build some frontline beams. It might help out a little bit. Can I, just before this is becoming a front line, can I get any more repair lasers in? I think that's the best the bastion's going to be at this point. Okay, so the left-hand side's coming in now. We haven't got a lot of units moving that way, which honestly is terrifying. So this might be the end of me. So if the nuke might win, if we're lucky. It's going to fire in 5 seconds, so let's keep an eye on that when it comes through. The enemy has now reached the bastion line, so we've been pushed back to our base itself. We haven't got enough throughput to really keep them at bay. Not good at all. So nuke's gone right, as well as, oh god, they both fire at the same target. And they didn't even get, wow! How did that even happen? Why are these nukes blowing up vastly before they should be? Maybe nukes are worthless in this situation. I could have built other things instead. So it looks like my plan to the right-hand side has completely failed, unfortunately, which is honestly disastrous. I don't think I got time to respond with anything else. Okay, let's not completely give up at the moment, though. Let's see if we can get some more units on the run. So the enemy's got a lot of units moving in. What can I do to try and deal with this? Armored assaults won't work. Missile spam won't work. They've got too many small units. Flak defense might help a little bit. I mean, maybe I should have built more carriers, to be honest. Maybe more carriers would have done a good job here, but it's probably too late to get them on the field. Because at this point, it's going to take 90 seconds to build one. They've already reached my front line, so I think that is over from that point of view. The Bastion is holding kind of, but I doubt it'll hold for long. Come on. So this is where maybe the dust units will be coming handy. Oh, it's too far away. The enemy's range is too large. The Bastion actually is holding. This area has held. It's just the right-hand flank that's not. And we are distracting some of their forces over there as well. I wonder if I could build like a secondary defensive line quickly. See if I can get that got online before it gets too late. Because we could try and build over this way. Let's give it a shot. I don't see why not. Okay, let's get some shields down first. We need to get some yards down as well to repair units at the back. And of course, we also need to get ourselves some beam defenses for all this units damage coming in. That's a new spawn wave coming in. So I was hoping these cannons would be a bit more effective, but we can just make the front line go back a little bit. We might be okay. With my excess money or time, I think we need to get more and more carriers for now, just to really push back the commands. Because if we build faster than they can, we might be able to deal with the situation. Okay, that's fine. They are coming online, but it's a bit slow. If the repairs turrets come up quickly, we might just be able to defend this base. It's actually getting very hard to see what I'm doing due to the sheer amount of just stuff everywhere. No, it's down. Repairs are up. Repairs are up. Excellent. Now, with the shield to help with that as well, we need to get another rocket artillery in front to absolve any damage coming from the right-hand angle. If we can hold this line, though, we might be okay, because the backward groups are actually distracting enemy vessels, which are... It's really good, actually, because it means they won't be attacking us instead. Okay, let's keep going. So I'm saying I'm a lot. I always do that. It annoys me a lot how ummy I am. It's just how I am. Now, it looks like I've accidentally added in a giant capital group over this way. That's not really the plan, so we're going to turn that off. But it does mean there's a lot of capitals going around that flank for now, which maybe wasn't really what I wanted. Okay, so how do I deal with this? I could, in theory, build another cannon on this side, which would be in range of the enemy capital ships already. Which would get rid of this giant swarm of capital artillery units coming towards me. That could be a very good idea. Also, if we do get more and more repair turrets, we might be able to keep back the enemy's spam a little bit. So where's this damage coming from? I can't actually see the damage for some reason. That's okay. Left flank's okay. This base was a lot weaker than the other one. Yeah, because this ship's not very good against this kind of warfare, so it's just kind of wasted its life there, unfortunately. Okay, so we need more units, right? So let's go and build some additional... Not base cores. Logic sensors. Good. This is the side I'm worried about. This is where all the damage is. The other side's fine. When that turret's online, it's got 40 seconds. We need to get rid of these long-range support ships. They're going to be causing me a lot of damage. These guys, if they're left alive, will do anti-swarm. If they get shots off on the middle of the enemy formations, they do a lot of power damage, which would be brilliant. Okay, so nukes coming in. They won't work, but they might accidentally land next to like an enemy swarm group or something if we're lucky. You never know. So we've got carriers coming up. The first wave of carriers coming up in around 20 seconds. That's going to be a big power increase, I think. And what I might do, I'm going to probably build a few additional repair ships because I think they can keep allies in battle a bit longer. Also, I might try... We're going to go for more yards again down here. I want to get more spammer units to try and offset them a bit. So I'm what kind of spam? Do you want torpedoes? No, let's go for I'll tell you what. If they can push in, we'll do some we'll do some flak and we'll do a line of point defense. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. They're done. Okay, so yeah, you guys want to be flak, and we'll see if we can break through these comats. A lot of enemy forces coming in the middle here. The Bastion has held. It has lost one more of its defense bulwarks, but we can replace it at will. And there's a lot of drones coming in now. This is what I wanted to see. The drone spam will hopefully help us out quite a bit. Distraction forces are working quite well still. Even if it wasn't their intended intention at the start, they have held back the enemy. Now, speaking of the enemy, they have now lost their capital ships on the right-hand flank. So hopefully we can push in there. Left-hand flank, they're still in droves, but it's looking okay. I say... I need to get rid of these big cannons again, right? Maybe some additional nukes might be useful. I'm trying to think how to get through this bit. I think maybe what we need is just more capital ships at this point. I know we're already producing quite a few, but some additional ones might do us wonders here. So we're going to try and put down some additional units as so. Now, I think initially, I want to get a single additional builder of fleet support ships. And the other ones will hopefully go this way instead. So this is where we want to get the armored transport in, so it can hopefully just tank and destroy. So I think we'll build one armored assault, and we'll build one... Oh, that nuke might actually work, 'cause there's not many enemies around here. Oh. Yes. Brilliant. Okay, so I want to get the Trandonius to push in that way. And I think we'll get the armored one as well, if they're building armored assault ships in this direction. So the enemy's forces are now... We're pushing away slightly from the front line, which is brilliant. But the enemy's got other ones on path already. So I think after this building, we actually want to increase the amount of flank forces I'm building, strangely. Which might help us out in the other direction. So, flank forces, flank forces, flank forces. What would be a good idea? Because... When I initially played, I survived a bit longer than my second attempt, and these 9 lots of carriers around the back was winning on both sides. Unfortunately, the enemy at this point is building units to go and distract. So I'm considering we build a bunch of H9s. Do you know what? No, I'm changing my mind. I'm still doing the carriers though. But we're going to go and change around a little bit. So we're going to have this base be an initial one, and they're going to go and join in around this flank force to attack from the other side. We need to have some like bigger units to go in the system as well though to break through the enemy forces. So if I go and build these guys up, I reckon we want to get a squad of 9 carriers and then maybe some generalist assault ships to go and join in, the ones that are anti-everything. That might work. That might have the firepower to DPS, defend, and then go round. So we're going to give that a shot. We're pushing forward on the left. And we're stable on the right. Excellent. The enemy's not building more forces, right? So if that is a general rule of thumb, we've won. It's a matter of just winning faster at this point. I don't want to go... maybe there'd be like more events if I survive too long. But regardless, that's the general thought of what's happening right now. Let's build some additional big ship producers. Okay, so you're assisting over here, my friend. They're still sending these ships. What a pain in the ass. Okay, if that's happening, let's switch over to that version instead. These produce ships very quickly, these super shipyards, by the way. They're not normal. They are producing faster than they should normally be able to. Okay, let's get more of these guys down. We're running out of room to build, by the way, so soon I'm going to have to stop anyway. I'll tell you what, let's just make these guys into the little flanking force as well. Done. This base is going to go down first. Though I say that, we got a lot of artillery, so if it does land hits on the enemy... If it does land hits in the enemy production building, we'll go down that way. Ooh. I can smell victory in the air. It is coming. Excellent. This is really good. Look at this. I tell you what, the spam is working out great. It's absorbing a lot of damage from our enemies. It's keeping the front line moving forward. Every inch they lose, I'm already there. We may even be able to get to their main base before anything else either, which would be pretty funny. More logistics. There's always a need for more. Okay, let's try and get some additional dudes. I see why they didn't let you build senders though, because that was could have made a big defense space way sooner, like over here next to my allied platform. But it's invulnerable. He just activated a peace shield and he's totally fine back there. It's over. The enemy base is going down. Look at this war though. Look, it's beautiful. It's so cool. We are absolutely smashing this. There's a nuke, by the way. I got to say, the nukes have grown on me a little bit. What? Do you know what? I take it back. That nuke was a great idea. I'm going to build more. That was brilliant. I love watching that. Let's build more. Okay, well, I'm going to get another 2 nukes. I'm going to get one more nuke down after this, and then we should have 4 nukes. Oh, God. I like how when I play Deathcore, I don't use nukes. A game about using nukes. And in this game, I'm like, do you know what? We got ships, but we just need nuclear weapons. It's fine. We're simultaneously pushing back all 3 bases at the same time. That is how well this is going. The Cormont Super Squad, though, can't hold back my squad of units. They're moving in even faster. It's looking brilliant. I'm going to build even more carriers because I can. The game can't stop me. I just keep building them over and over again. Oh, God, why have they unlocked this unit for me? I don't. By the way, when we eventually get to play the campaign on the Valtori, whenever they do that in early access, we will be able to build the big carrier ships instead. It's going to be way more carriers, okay? We're going to have... The game itself is going to break. I'm going to need a 50-90, or should I probably say a 50-70 these days, according to the news, to even play this game at that point. Oh, look at it. Oh, you think you were going to win with your Krau's Fleet Command Center? It's pathetic. You have nothing on the power of the Forge. I don't think we can do anything at this point. I think we can just witness the victory. You know? It's amazing. Is that a capital ship? What's this? Oh, it's just a random... It's a body part. There's just random debris absolutely everywhere. I've not seen any more missile launchers, by the way. There you go. Thank you. Just as I said it, the game's like, quick, fire the missile. Yes. It might actually be the final blow on this base. Oh, no, they got a new capital ship. Bad times to you, buddy. Boom. I shouldn't have zoomed in so far. Sorry, that was a bit blight. Did that survive? No, it's dead. It took like 12k damage. Look at this swarm. Oh, my God. Oh, it's coming from every angle. The enemy base is going down. They're not going to survive. There's another nuke. Oh, wait, where's that? That went into the middle. That was a brilliant. Ah, look. Oh. How many units do we have on screen right now? Oh, the last battleship is being created. The Heron. That's actually where Admiral Crowder, she's like, do you know what, we've got to leave this place. They're leaving. I told you. They're getting out of there. They don't want any part of this. Can we finish off with a nuke, please? Can we look at this? What is the FPS in this, do you reckon? Well, actually, I can tell you, it's 25. Ah! Oh my God. I actually stopped building as well. I could have built more if I wanted to. I could have just carried on going. Nuke finish. Victory is mine. Oh, she's out of there. Ah! Handle the Cantalian the... Ah! You idiots! Handing the Cantalian the keys to the Spance. Run away, bird lady. It's your turn. Good work, Fred X. She's bailing. Critical alert. Fleet soul has disintegrated. Uh-oh. What are you talking about, buddy? What is this? What is happening? Fleet soul Herban. Stop immediately under the pain of execution. Shut up, I will live forever. I will be a god among peons, finally a moment of success among my plans. What is happening? Cell drive engagement detected. That's my platform, isn't it? Wait, no, it's not. I haven't got a platform. What is happening? It's too late. He's stolen the core! What? It'd be funny if I had like a nuke at the time and accidentally blew him up. They stole the core, everybody. That's... Okay, well... I see this where this wasn't the final mission of the thing then, so we're going to keep on going. Now, I'm going to say, because we know that this entity has, like, corrupting features. I wonder if it's corrupted Heron, because didn't he go into, like, my old wreckage? I'm just going to call it out. I reckon he might have been corrupted. We're going to see, though. So, what's happening next? We're sent! Hellborn has the forge heart and we're stuck here twiddling our thumbs. Platform arrival detected. Threat X! Link with my sail drive. Yes, my observers watch as his forces hauled it from the project's core. His cell signature mixed with the hearts is red hot, streaking a trail through the spans. We shall track him with ease. We're sent. I'm aware Heron's actions. My Hemdall teams are already en route to hunt him. No! Main focus on the front line. The coalition cannot be allowed to breach into our core territory again. I shall take Fleet Marshal Fredex and confront Herbert myself. Very well, I am rerouting my task forces, but the situation in Krindle is escalating beyond our control. The coalition are striking our vein network with frustrating precision. Herbon must be feeding them our positions. I fear I will not be able to reach you if you are overpowered. I will endure, Second Fleet Soul. Make me proud, Presso. Soul Preserver, Mentor. Fredex, we move. Let's sail. So I think the issue is so bad because like there was... These are like main commanders, right? Fleet Souls. And one of them went by. So they must have been in control of a lot of different like admirals and stuff. So I think that's why it's so bad that he's split. Oh, is he in front of me? Oh, this is not good. He's going to die, isn't he? Oh, now he has the forge? Gentlemen, I'm sorry that I had to do this. Yeah, why do you have to do this? Volsa, please, what are you doing? I cannot believe you are cracked under pressure so quickly. Look out upon our great galaxy. Humanity's empires and warlords look at the Valkyrie as symptom of a greater cancerous greed. Kontau will never be safe. What is your alteration to our plans? Our armada is only the antiseptic. Strength is limited. We are not vaccinated against humanity's greatest withering empires. To vaccinate is to immunize, to slaughter the sickness before it grows. Herban, prevention is greater than the cure. You know this. We built the forge to give us unrivaled strength. Why are you throwing this away? Because I realized you would never use it before it was too late. Kontau is content to fashion a military in self-defense, but it will never be enough. We are a speck in a universe of murderers. The heart is not a converter. It is more than a rugged bomb. Uh-oh. I wish you didn't say that. That's bad. The ancient race we call the Fryats developed a control device that we have inadvertently finished. The destruction of the Vagabond's Rest was a mistake. My mistake. The subjugator was activated by my hubris. And there are many more. Wait, what? We must use them against the Vaturi and all who will threaten us. You predict my reaction well, Volsir. Surrender. You are beyond yourself. No, this does not make sense. You didn't cause the Vagabond's Rest. The Tychon did. Anomalous cell signature inbound. Oh. Oh, it's that guy. Well, what are these? I've not seen these before. Mr. Holtz. Fredex, it appears that we are pouncing to similar things. Assist me. Please, destroy the burning heart. Who is this? Lino, the thing will destroy the entire spans if it cracks. That's you, me, Fredex, and everyone else. Precision, understanding, cost accepted. Its continued resistance is not permissible. Linocos, you betray me here and now to protect your two-faced endeavors. Jupiter! Is there going to be another enemy somewhere? Is it going to be behind me? Oh, no, that's... Oh. I am Jupiter, the Undying. Around me are my many moons, emerging from the shadows of the great core of the great giant. Ah, hell, we're surrounded. I noticed that. Fredex, their platforms are interdicting us. We have no alternatives. There's a ton of spatial flow here, looking at two... Whoa! That's a lot of income. I might take that. Let's shatter these moons of Jupiter. Yes, sir. So these are allies, right? Ally. My ally's probably going to give me a few moments to try and defend against the guy to the south, and I got to deal with all these little bases. So we got Callisto. Oh, they're literally just moons. Interesting. Ganymede. And he actually starts with some big ships as well. So what are these? Remnant Assault. I can't even... No entry. Remnant Vessel. Interesting. Well, anyway, I guess let's get started, shall we? There's not really much strategy to discuss because we're attacked on all sides at the same time. So we're going to have to simply just kill one of them. That's simple as you can get, really. Economy, let's get going. So, guys, I'm going to be honest here. I may have accidentally finished this mission and then realized I wasn't recording it. So, I can win. It's just... But then, I'm going to be honest. Since then, I tried to re-record it and I died. So, I'm like, wait, did I just get lucky the first time? Regardless. This is a mission with a lot of enemies in. Let's get started. So we've got two Heimdalls here. I want to try and keep them, if I can, near this base. At least this one. Because the enemy builds a giant death cannon, which will kill my Heimdall. So we want to keep that guy away. Now, this one is totally fine just sailing off by itself. Now, with the economy getting going, we want to try and get some logistics down. Because there's actually some energy bays over here we can use to quickly supercharge our income. Especially with energy, because as you guys know, most of the time, energy for me is a biggest problem. It's always too slow. So hopefully we can get that rocking. Mostly because these take ages to build, like way longer than the cohesion facilities. So it's always a bit of a wait there. So I think what we're going to do, I just built 2 energy miners now. We're going to wait a little bit. And we're also going to build an additional fusion core. Apologise again to you, Mr. Holtz. I'm at my death. FredX, plead are you. Destroyed the heart. Oh, I didn't... This time I didn't zoom in on their units. They died in 2 seconds, by the way. They weren't very effective. Lino, back us up. Don't run. Ah, whatever. We don't need them. Get out of here, man. I don't want to see you around here anymore. Good. So, we have defeated that guy there, and you should be pulling back. You're actually about to touch the range of the death cannon, sir. Do not do that. That's bad. While I've been waiting, I've actually maxed out my economy somehow. It was a mistake of the maker. Let's build... you guys down there. Oh no, let's not do that. Let's do this, and then we can also build some additional refineries down the corner here. Can I... this way might be more efficient, actually. Let's do this. Yeah, done. So in theory, these guys should split left and right, get matter and energy sorted out. Just in case it is a problem, I will just do a quick mini objective thing there, just so they do what I kind of want them to do. Okay, cool. So I want to get some logistics down now, because they take a while to build. And you guys are... dude, get the hell back, man. How many times have I got to press the retreat button? Get the hell back. Retreat. Retreat into the base. Okay, they just survived. Now, my allies now move forces forward to try and, like, distract the enemy line for me, which is really handy. I do appreciate that. So we'll take advantage of this, and we're going to try and build some quick bastion defenses. Nothing crazy. I just simply want to get a repair bay up on either side. That's the main thing for me. So we'll build these fellas down. So 1, 2, 1, 2. It would be here, wouldn't it? This one's going to be a bit smaller. Done. Get back, sir. Get back. So I want these Heimdalls being repaired, if we can. Then after that, I would like, if we can move these Heimdalls to the top right base and the top left base, which have hardly any defenses. So my hope's going to be we can use that to knock out 2 enemy AI right away, and the Bastion can kind of semi-hold for a little bit of time as we mess around with the other bases. Now, what I need to get this just... yes, okay. Troops. We need units, everybody. We can't win the game with just turrets. I think, maybe. Has someone's probably done that, but I can't do it myself. I'm too stupid. So let's go for some H9 production. Okay, you guys being repaired? Good. I want you to start crisscrossing over and attacking your bases on either side. Now, my hopes is it might also bring their force... actually, let's do it this way. It might actually bring their forces with them, so I can kind of have like more time in the main base building up and stuff. It might work out. Anyway, so as I've been distracted, I need to get some matter storage down. For sure, because we're having trouble with every storage type right now. Let's just get some down like random side bits. We don't really have anything to put on there. So hopefully we can have a big buffer. So we are waiting on this logistic bay to come up at the moment. So I guess we can spend our money on just some additional turrets. I don't really like that idea too much, but I mean, at least we're not wasting materials, right? So we get some more of those beam dudes down. And the 2 Heimdalls can now head up and head over this way. I didn't actually do this last time, by the way. The first time I did this mission, I lost both the Hemdals right away to the cannons and a swarm. So this is a different timeline. It's fine. The Hemdals weren't killed in vain the first 10 seconds of the video. It's not a problem. Okay, so finally, I'm still... Oh, logistics are up. Good. Let's build the turret, the shield generators anyway, though. And done. Good. Let's get units, shall we? So I have built one of these. It's already building something. I should have switched it out. I think we want to probably go for range unit. So I'm thinking we go for... Do you know what? The carriers. I'm sorry. But they're so universally useful. It's like a good idea all the time, in my opinion. We get some of those guys down. And we need to build some more variety as well. So we could probably build quite a few up here, actually. I'll tell you what. Let's build a variety of H9s now. Because they take a while to build, right? So we want to probably get, like, missile spam. We want to get anti-AoE, especially in these situations. This is actually working. They actually have just flown off in the direction of my, Hemdals there. And if they're going to survive, I don't know. But it does look like it's okay, right? It's fine. They haven't got that many units. So this gives us time to do what we want over here, which is pretty handy. Okay, so they're doing their job. I got enough room, right, for... Yes. So that means we do have some room over here, though. For more H9s. And also, if we're going to go for a lot of heavies, I want to make sure we get some of these manatees down. The guys that can do repairs. I think that'd be pretty handy, in my opinion. Let's get... 3 would be fine, at least until we get more room. Actually, I can do 4. There you go. Cool. Excellent. So I also want to get down a heat artillery. If we do start sieging enemy base, it would be pretty handy for dealing with that. And maybe we should have gone for some... I could maybe build some over here. Yes. We can go for 2 Vernos, because the enemy seems to be absolutely obsessed with small, so it might actually work out really well if we have some anti-small down here. Cool. They're working on it, everybody. We're working on it. It's not a problem. Things are happening. We're going to build out this way as well. I'm going to kind of build onto my ally base, because if I go any other way, I'll probably just die. So I'm a bit limited on what I can do. We haven't got a lot of room here. It's a bit awkward. Speaking of, here they come. Yeah, let's not use any more of this room. It's going to be the bastions and stuff, right? So let's try and save up for the C-25. Are you guys okay over there? What is happening? It's actually working, which is the funniest thing. Get back to base. Did you both do it? Oh my god. Yeah, get back to base. If you guys can survive, that'd be great. We're trying to get them back to the base, but they may have died in the process. It's looking a bit spicy over here. On both sides. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, get back, men, get back. Okay, now what? We got a lot of storage and stuff again. Good. Let's build more units. I'm gonna go. I think we need big stuff, right? Now, there's a second reason I want big stuff, because I didn't realize this is how I died my second recording attempt. I realized I've messed up. I didn't build a lot of big ships. And they build nuclear weapons. So as soon as that started going off, I just lost my base immediately. So I need to make sure I have big ships in the game so they shoot them instead. It's not even about using big ships. It's literally just a moving shield to give me time. Now I have actually run out of logistics centers again. So we'll try and get some of these fellas down now. And also I need more matter storage again as well. So that should be quite a bit of logistics there actually. That should keep me going for a little bit of time. We also probably want to build a little bit of defenses up here in case they try and spam through, which I think they will, by the way. So let's get that rocking. Beam spire. I mean, I think we just have enough to get the repair turrets down as well. Hemdals, are you okay? I don't think you're okay. I think the other one's okay. He's fine, right? Yeah, it's not a problem. It's merely just a very bad looking enemy base barreling towards them at all times. There's nothing actually bad happening here. Okay, let's try and get some repairs down here. So unfortunately, because of how these bases are set up, this is the closest. So I had to build a little bit of defenses, but... Oh, my friend has nukes as well, by the way, if you're wondering what that was. That was a friendly nuke. They're totally different than enemy nukes. They bring happiness to me, personally. Beams. Are we going to be okay? I might have to build additional units here. At least we're kind of in range of my friend, right? But not quite there. Oh, no. I don't want to waste this entire base I just started trying to build. Let's try and recover it. Let's try and get this in the bag. Come on, guys. Get back down to the base. I can't believe this has worked. This is great. And wasn't there a... I think the AI has killed one of the enemies as well. How badass is that? If they get back in here, they're fine. They've got shields, they've got repairs, everything. They've got everything they can possibly desire is located in my base. It's fine. Okay, I want to get this guy going, right? We can get 2. Yes. Okay, so let's go for... How much do these cost? 250. Boom. Okay, so we want to probably go for armor ones on both sides. And we want to make sure this guy 100% goes this way just to stop the death of my base. And we want to build another on the other side as well. Technically, I can also use the Hemdals for this as well. But, yeah, I'm not sure. Now, this does mean we've got a little bit of a problem on the top here. So these guys are going to have to hold off the enemy forces themselves. But hopefully they start going a bit further south so we can be in range of the turrets and stuff. We'll have to see. But the first wave of capitals has come up. So this is great. So now we got all these Wernos and stuff. They might help us out a little bit. Keep going back, buddy. And we've also got the first spammers as well. My favorite thing in the entire universe. Build that. Build this. Do that. Okay, so in theory, I have built myself protection against nuclear missiles. Which will finish in around the same time the first... Oh, I didn't think we have enough time. We've made a grave mistake, everybody. I don't think there's enough time to build up the nuke defenses. So I'm going to cheat, okay? I'm going to build up these random bases to the left and the right. And I'm going to hope the nukes attack those. That's the entire strategy. That's all we're doing. Wow, that was great. Good job, buddy. Do you want me to build up this way as well? If I can extend out the defense line... So we can have like groups over here as well. That'd be brilliant. I've got to be a bit careful though because I want to get... This slot is for a capital shipyard. We just haven't put it down yet. We need more energy. Believe it or not. That never happens. Okay, so what I'm tempted of doing is sending units down this way to specifically help with this. Wait, is the AI active? They're building something. Interesting. How do we deal with this? Trying to think of how to deal with this. Let's see. So I'm going to go and build myself. If we can just get something around the back there. Everyone's kind of mixed up. Now this base has a glaring issue where it hasn't got many defense on the back of it. So if I do ever get around the back, it will just be over. And I can't attack with the Hemdals because there's a lot of enemies attacking me like so. So it's a bit awkward. Don't attack my nuke shield. How dare you? Protect the nuke shields, everybody. Protect the nuke shield. Stay the hell away. Done. So this is going to be my first actual capital ship. I think we need a generalist. This guy. So the enemy on the left is absolutely spamming us with countless small ships, right? So I reckon having an anti-swarm vessel would be a great idea. So we get that guy on the way. That's not a nuke. That's fine. I was a bit concerned, but that's just the weird howitzer thing. I don't know why it's a howitzer. If it fires a missile, that's a cluster bomb. Wait, did it call itself a howitzer? Wait, where is it? Howler. Sorry, that makes more sense. I was going to say, the definition's not correct. I was like, that's not what that is. Let's see. So I'm just noticing I hadn't built the base here. It probably would help them out dramatically. Cool. Cool. Excellent. And we got the repairs. Check this out. It's beautiful. Excellent. Okay, I'm happy over here. This is a good time. Yeah, so we're building those guys up. I think a good idea as well, we have like the long-range capital ship, which could absolutely destroy enemies at range. We get some of these artillery guys up. Supreme artillery, the best type of artillery. As for the rest of it, I think we try and get ourselves some more general defense units down again. So let's make sure we have enough room for the Bastion at the front here. At least a little one. And some repair lasers. Done. The rest of the base we're going to use as aggressive. We're just going to use it for yards and stuff. How long have we got? 55 seconds. 40 seconds on the other side. That's even worse. So I think something's going to die. Something's about to lose its life, and it's not going to be very good. No, I don't know what it's going to be. That's the worst thing. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's just... It's coming! Protect yourselves! Hide your children! It's happening! Who's it going to kill? We don't know! Someone's dying, but today... 2, 1, launch! Wow, that was a good timed attack, wasn't it? There's a launch. Where's it going? If you get back a little bit, you can get into range of... It's going for the main base. That was okay. That was fine. So my random deploying actually worked. We'll build another one. It's fine. I did lose one turret though, but that doesn't really matter too much. Cool. I'm happy now. I think that was a good thing. Let's build more of these. What about the other one though? Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. If you pull back, the nuke will hit the other one. There's no healing for you, Heimdall. I think you've died. Oh, it might be a... No. It died. I've lost it. I'm sorry, everybody. I've failed you. I've failed you as a human being and every other way as well. It's all gone over. It's all failed. We need to keep momentum going. We need to keep the front line moving forward at all times. We need to get more units going. So it looks like we were actually winning on both flanks before we lost the Heimdall, at least anyway. You're defensive now. I'm going to keep you there. This side's very weak in comparison though. We've actually got very good damage on this base. I reckon we can knock it down. If we just make sure whatever's spawning in goes to this direction, it should be fine, right? Because they keep going on this flank instead. Do you know what? Turn you around. You kill off that base. And then let the AI ships and my little guys just absorb this location. I think it'll be fine. Let's start building up this way as well. And it's going to get a lot of capital ships. Oh, and logistics. Always need logistics. Yeah, because also my guys should start coming up now. All my capital ships I've been building. So that should be just fixed at some point. There goes another one. But it's okay. We got a sacrificial unit now to absorb the enemy nukes. It's not a problem. Uh-oh. Same on this side. I feel bad for this man, but he is about to be murdered. We need more, like, passive long-range units that can do damage. Which is only going to be one thing, really, which is going to be the carriers. Let's get you guys spawned in. Absorb, do your mission, my friend. Your only reason for resisting. Thank you. I appreciate it. And we have another one coming up in a few seconds. Excellent. Did they kill the other base as well? But he's lost a lot of his base at the same time. It's like a eye for an eye kind of leader, you see, Wednesday. He kills bases, but then they kill his base at the same time. It's never one way or another. We can probably do a little bit of assistance here. So I'm not doing a very good job with the building today, am I? I do apologize. Let's get some of those down. Get some of these. This might be destroyed by a nuke, by the way. Or it may not be destroyed by a nuke. Okay, cool. If we try and get as well... more small stuff going, I think, a little bit. Let's get, like, some additional units over here. The enemy's base is very weak. I reckon we can blast through it if we get enough units. I just want to get a bit of a variety, though. Done. Okay, so I think we get like a squad of Partels. We get quite a few heat artillery. And then we're going to get the flat guys. Actually give us a lot of support with the big ships moving in. Hopefully it would be enough to push through their defense and stuff. Because the Heimdall's got very large range anyway. So he's very useful at pretty much everything, to be honest. Also, I can literally build a cannon and shoot their base. That could actually work. No, let's build more heavy yards. Good. Can I keep you back a little bit? I think it's still a bit too early to go and attack with the Heimdall because of the... No! It survived! No. Oh, get back, buddy. Get back. Get the hell back. I think we can save this guy. I think it's possible. If we just get him back into the base and they got some repair turrets, they can maybe tank him out. Be taking a lot of big damage all of a sudden. A second howitzer already? Luckily, it was very far away, though, so it didn't do too much there. But, oh, that was a close one. That was definitely a close one. Let's get you back, buddy. Oh, that fires like every few seconds. I thought it was like a more of a long-term attacking unit instead of like going right away. I probably as well could have won if I did some flanking units a bit quicker. Let's get some of those down. I think armored assault little ones would be a good idea, as well as some heat artillery. We can try and knock them out at big range. You stay here for now. And let's also... I'm going to probably build my own nuclear weapons, because they are extremely useful. Ooh, is my ally okay down there? It's not looking very good, is it? Where's that nuke going? Oh, it's going to hit my bastion. Unless we get a lucky hit. Oh, they got it before. Good stuff, guys. The first wave of carriers has spawned in. This... Can we see a bombing run on the enemy capital? Beautiful. Excellent. That is what I want to see. We need to get a lot more energy storage, I think, for the... Ooh, actually, I'll tell you what. Storage. If I remember, the nukes cost a lot of money. So we had to get quite a few. I'm actually recording this after a few days break, by the way. That's why I'm a bit more rusty than I was in the previous episode. If I stop doing anything, I just forget about it instantly. It's like, what does this button do? I don't know. Could be anything. Looking good. I think this first wave would actually going to kill this base. Unless the nuke saves them. It might do. The Heimdall's fully repaired, though. We are being pushed back on the left-hand side, though, which is a bit terrifying. Come on. I should have built enough storage. We just need to get logistics up as well, and then we can build our first nuclear weapon. Here comes the nuke. Didn't even get it. Did it nuke their own base? Sir, something went wrong. It blew up in our base. Excellent. Enemy down. We still got to win this, by the way. That's why I'm doing a lot of nukes. It looks like they got tons and tons of capitals. So if we have nukes going off all the time, we can maybe save the base that way. But it's actually looking really bad. We've got to wrap things up quickly here, I think. And also, I'm going to build just a large conveyor line of capital ships to the big front down the other side as well. 40 seconds. Done. Over. Okay, good. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Get rid of all of these. Everyone can now go on the front they want to go on, which should be this one next. I might send Heimdall down here to defend, because it is looking really bad. And we might be able to get some, like, defensive unit. Oh, that is perfect. Oh, I can do it on either side. How handy is this? I can support from miles away with these super capital cannons. If they can get finished in time. Because this is very bad. I reckon if I left it any longer, we would have lost Wenstat's base here. Now, this side does look pretty bad, but my guys should be turning around after killing off this. And then we go in a giant squad to attack the enemies elsewhere. Where am I looking? I think I got enough nukes, right? I'm happy with that for now. Let's get some more capital yards down. Might need more logistics as well by the looks of it. Need more. Look at that swarm! Oh my god! They still got nukes on the left-hand side, so it's a bit dangerous. I think a fleet support ship would be a good idea, and we get an additional railgun. We should probably also put down, I think, 2 armored assault units, because we haven't got any at all at the moment. So at least we get a good balance of capital ships then. Good. Looks like with my reinforcements already, we're pushing the enemy back quite far, which is brilliant. I think we don't even necessarily need to worry about... It's actually the I don't think that's the objective. I think the objective is to win this flank. Kill all Jupiter moons. So we go this way instead. More yards. Nope, not yet. Soon. And leader. Behold! No, I was going to say the drone swarm, but it just got murdered. But I got my own nukes though. It happens both ways. I don't get a fleet, you don't get a fleet, no one gets a fleet. Not when there's nuclear missiles around about. Good, I think my ally units are doing a good job here. We can focus on this front now. Do you know what we need? We need more H9s. Look at this cheating using these. I mean, wait until I get to do the Valtori campaign where you get even more carriers. It's going to be insane. If we're lucky, these eventually will break through into their base itself. Oh, like that. That was a beautiful shot. Goodbye, base. It was nice knowing you. It's over. Oh, they got a final... Nope, they nuked themselves. Excellent. I like how the base blew up and a ship appeared from inside it. Done. What is happening? My moons return to me, beaten and scarred. Yet a shattered moon would be mourned by more than... Yet a shattered moon would be mourned by more than would ever mourn you. What? You are only mourned by gods. It is life lonely in blissful ignorance. What is he talking about? Very poetic. Unfortunately, Jupiter, you have made a mistake. This is understandable. This is understandable, as you are inferior to me in every metric, measurable in mankind. Measurable to mankind, fake Tychion. You have acquired direct control of my moons. You abuse them in a vulnerable state. You treat them as toys in a great game. You are indeed far greater than I in cruelty. Volsir, please surrender. You are confused, gone mad in the dark. Return to me and you'll know... Return to me and you need not be executed. I had hoped I could disable you and spare your death, but it seems I must remove you from Kantal's future. Decloak the Kantal... Jupiter. No. I am so sorry, Rolos, but you proved my thesis on you. You were too kind and sanguine. Kantal cannot be vulnerable like this. I didn't think maniacs like you still existed. Offering redemption to a wayward brother is not weakness. If he could not bring himself to eliminate our opponents despite collateral civilian damage, then he would never be able to save Kantal from the empires before they are at our door. That justifies nothing. You can't just kill everyone because you think you're in danger. Are you an idiot? A psychopath? Alas, I must go, Mr. Holt and Fleet Marshal Fredex. I will make you the killer of many subjugators, I am sure, for I will destroy all Kantal's enemies long before they threaten us. Dry detonation is disrupting our internet. Moon platform is too damaged. I am sorry. Herban is escaping. No. So we kind of just lost then. It's like mission failed, but we haven't actually lost the mission. Completed. Well, there you go. Now, it's funny because originally I was trying to record this on Friday, and this was actually the last mission available in the game. But since then, there's been a patch, and they've actually released Mission 15 for this campaign. And then that will probably be it for this game until they finish off the campaigns and stuff later on, when we can do a more big go. Press L. You got him? The Soul Warden has intercepted Herban over known. His platform is ruined and he has fled onto the surface. I'm en route. The rebel leader Ajax is there with a coalition support group, but they are insignificant threats. The Forged Heart is secure and stable, thankfully. Oh, they just dealt with it themselves. Fair enough. Alright. Look, we collected Westent's remains and scuttled his platform. Where can we deliver him? Thank you. Please meet me over the planet known, and we will hand it from there. I shall be most grateful. Sure, boss. Sure. No problem. But this war is getting way too hot for me. It's time FredX and I bow out of this. This is our last run for you. Of course. You have suffered many extensions. It is time to draw this to a close and allow you some rest. Is this going to be I haven't done this mission yet, okay? I've just loaded this up for the first time, but if this kind of thing happens in TV shows or whatever, and you say, oh, we're going to be leaving you, I think they're going to try and kill us. That's my thoughts. I reckon they're going to be like, do you know what? These guys are too powerful to leave back out in the galaxy. We're going to take them out. Let's begin. Oh, some Valtori. It's our allied ship, right? Yeah, friends. Fleet Marshal FredX, good timing. I have retreated to Heart. The Soul Warden has dealt with Herban. Traitor Herban has fled to the service colony unknown below. Yes, we're aware of this. The rebels have refused to relinquish him. FredX, for the creator's sake, he's going to nuke the planet. You have to... Ignore the rebel. You failed to kill him when I asked you to, and now I must struggle against this consequence of your failure. Oh no, we're going. He's gonna kill us. Ajax Noanian rebels are sheltering Herban upon the planet's surface. We cannot allow him to slip away. I am left only with the option of aggressive retribution. Attention. Ground Varusha contact in 3, 2, 1. Oh my god. You bastard! Civic Center destroyed, 68%. Population reduction estimate 48%. Likelihood of target elimination 61%. Preparing second payload. Isaac Pressol, Soul Warden, this is your first and last warning. Drop another Versa and you'll be the next creator unknown. We must ensure that Volsir Herban is dead and never leaves that rock. FredX, please escort your colleague out of my operation area. Over my cold, spaz-suffused body. I agree with the sentiment, Holtz, but we need backup, surely. Contal's future is in my hands alone. We will burn this entire world until I'm satisfied that our betrayer is ash. 100,000 are less than Holmes' billions. Isaac Pressel, Soul Warden, I repeat. Launch another Versa on civilians, rebel or otherwise, and your future is going to be a grave I dig with my bare hands. Morrison Holtz, you place yourself between my duty and my honor. I must avenge my fallen fleet soul, for this is my purpose. FredX, link to the platform. Oh no. We aren't handing anything over until you leave Noah's orbit, bot. Listen to reason, your deaths are wasted here. Ah, all I see is a lot of dead people already wasted. Then you shall see more. Let us duel. What is this session with dueling? It's space with fleets. FredX, do me this one last favor for all the people that can't protect themselves. Do we have time to even do this? I guess the idea is that if we attack them, they won't be able to nuke. Is it a time limited mission? I don't know. Annihilate that thing. Oh god. The Soul Warden. No. It has a nuke launcher inside it? Where's that nuke going? I don't know. FredX, Sphinx and I did some madness on the first time we saw that thing. Sphinx, please. It has control modules on the side you can destroy. I saw this when we played before. Certainly. First, the Contalian War Titan. It's extreme density and near invulnerable to heat-based weapons or shred. Interesting. Anti-heat. I didn't think that would be a thing. Normally that wouldn't be a problem if I was playing Valk, but we're playing Contalian, which have a lot of heat artillery. Secondly, it's outfitted with quad thermal pulse cannons. They are extremely efficient against fleets, but weak against capital vessels. Unfortunately, it has Contalguard launchers to solve this issue. Additionally, it is most reliant on PD support from neighbouring forces. Oh, so you're telling me carrier spam is the way forward here. That's all you need to tell me, my friend. That's what I was going to do anyway. Theoretically, it's ineffective against capital vessels and invulnerable to mass missile munitions, but practice will say for sure. We're also going to need to deal with Pressel's fleet and the Tolly Kana swarm the Warden's pumping out. I trust you, mate. Let's do this. Okay, let's have a look around, shall we? So, everyone near me is dead. We have some civilian cities they're probably going to blow up, and we have Ajax's platform. I imagine Ajax is not going to survive for very long, especially because this is what we're dealing with right now. Oh my god, look, it's just a little... Oh... Screenshot, thumbnail time. Look, it's beautiful, guys. Okay, let's get playing, shall we? I don't really think at all, as you guys know. I'm joking. Looking at this, they already have a lot of large ships out, but they're not really producing them, right? They're producing trans and stuff, so they haven't really got a lot of things that are that bad. It's mostly armored vessels they're producing, actually. But there is quite a mix. I reckon Drone Swarm will be a factor here. We're going to do it. Okay, let's get started, shall we? I'm going to be honest, guys, this is not my first attempt. So I just did it earlier, and I lost big time. I got rid of one section, got rid of half another one, but this thing is stupidly powerful. It actually instant pops nearly every capital ship that goes remotely near it. So I actually think the game telling me to spam out capital ships is actually false. Something did work, though. You'll probably see it as we try and win the second time here, but something that was actually doing a bit of damage on everything was nuclear weapons, ironically, which is pretty funny if you look about that. So nukes tended to get through and knock down like 5-10% of the HP every hit, and they also spread damage on the other sections as well. So I honestly think if I go mass nukes, we can win this through that alone. But that, of course, adds the question, what do you do with the rest of the fleet? Because there's a big enemy army base as well. Now, what we can do with that is I'm going to just spam out carriers. I'm sorry, it's just, there's so much enemy spam that comes out constantly. I think having the ability to mass, like, destroy things and, like, hold them back with this swarm would actually work out really well. You can't really stop the fleet for Sol from moving forward, but you can knock out his ally fleets a little bit. So we're going to go and attempt that. So first things first, I do want to get a massive economy going, and I mean massive. So I think we might actually open up with even more economy than we normally do. So if I look around, I'm going to build an additional, how much do these cost? 200 energy. See, energy is always the awkward one for me because it takes so long to get it sorted out. So we're just going to initially build up a lot of these reactors, and then I'm going to go and get some miners. I think we need quite a few. I'm going to go for 12 in total for the start here. Oh, why hello there, my friend. How's it going? Fretex, don't shoot me. I'm on your left flank. I'm here on an offer from Ariana Crow. The rebels want to sell Fleet Soul Herban to us. You can figure out the rest. You're a sight for dry cold eyes, Keris. What's your plan here? I work on deploying Corvus cruisers and drone support. They find weak spots in that thing's armor. They don't, by the way. All right, let's get this. Let's get to it. So one more of these, if we can. Then we want to start mass producing. Then we want to start mass producing the refiners. So yards, refining. Let's go. I need them. I really, really need them. I'm trying to think of the best way of fitting these in here. This probably wasn't the best way of fitting anything. What have I done to do? What is this? That is terrible. Hey Marshall, one last hurrah, hey? I'm with you, let's save known. Captain Nefan, always a hero. I'm not going to be much use against Soul Warden, but I'm sure I can make some impact on Creswell's forces. I'm sure you can, my friend. I want you to head over this way and assist on the left-hand flank, away from the Soul Warden, believe it or not, because he will just instantly die. The railguns they have on the Soul Warden instantly pop everything that goes near it, so there's no point even attempting capital ship encroachment. Now, let's see. So I got a good amount. Let's get more. There is not enough. There could always be more. Logistics, of course. My biggest enemy. Let's get some of those down. I also want to get down matter storage and energy storage, because of course we want to start spamming out some big ass things in a second. So getting a lot of storage now. I think we need at least, was it 800 for the nuclear missile? Yes, okay, so we need quite a bit, so we'll get working on that now. Also, we're going to try and get another facility down, so let's just stand out now. Let's get you guys going that way. Over there, thank you. And let's get more logistics done as well. Cool. Oh, good start, I think. We should be fine. Fredex, I can't hit this thing's side base. You better take advantage of it facing my base, not that out its wings. Easier said than done, my friend. I required around 40 capital ships to even damage one of its sections before, so I'm not even going to attempt to try and rush through that. I'm going to work on my economy, okay? I'm staying over here. You're lying to me when you say it's easier to take down. I'm staying right here. They can't move me. Let's see. We need more energy storage. More matter storage. Actually, matter storage is okay. Can I actually put a... Ooh, let's do that. Yes. This is all for the future, okay? The future of mankind. On this planet, at least. We will prepare now, then we will attack later. So I will start producing some ships though, because I think if I do wait too long, we might fall, my ally bases might fall really, really quickly. So I'm going to try and work on that next. 800 swords exactly. Great. That's probably let's get a little bit more if I can sneak some in. Let's just do like a giant wall. A wall of doom. Good. Okay. Massive income's coming in. Excellent. Next, we need to build stuff. Yes. Okay, so we're going to go all drones for now. They will provide very long-range assistance to my friends. They got quite a very fleet themselves, so hopefully we can start making impact there. And I want to start building nuclear weapons as well. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but it's going to be a lot. I'm going to build just pretty much try and build infinite amounts of flat-out just nukes, okay? They'll just shoot over and over again and hopefully start blowing down the enemy. We want to start getting the first ones done now, I think, so we can start wearing it down a little bit. Where do I even put these? Should we do it from here? So how big was it? Okay, let's put down one first so I can see its size here. And then we'll try and build like around it and just have like a giant row of them. We got no logistics again. How much do these cost? 60? Damn it. So let's get some down here. You don't understand. We need more base cores. Okay, once that's up, we'll start rocking. My friends, we need assistance. The enemy base is moving in at massive speed, and there's literally nothing we can do to stop it with turrets or anything. I did try turrets, by the way. Turrets don't work against that thing. They just don't. I built 6 of these, and it did nothing. It did literally nothing at all. Worthless. You need nuclear missiles, okay? It's the only way. The only way to salvation is through nuclear Armageddon. That's the point of life we're in, okay? It's just how it is. Done. It's happening. Okay, let's get more viewed. Good. Good. So you're going to be like that. And we're going to try and build out quite a few of them, right? And what's the distance here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe one over here. Oh, it's just out of range. I can't believe it. It's fine. We'll do it a bit later. Okay, so at least the nukes are going to start being produced now. So while we're waiting, we need to get more other things. We need to get ourselves the other yards going. So we're going to try and get that sorted out as well. So I'm going to keep producing these fellas. It's the only way. How's it looking, buddy? Nearly there. So yeah, it's going to be a bit weird mission. I think this is I think this will work. I mean, a lot of these missions on Tron mode I was doing multiple times anyway to try and figure out like a good way of winning. So in this case, it's going to be like an experiment. I have an idea. We're going to try and implement it. That is literally what we're doing right now. Now, of course, that has blown through a lot of my logistics centers, so we've got to get more of them. More. Good, thank you. Good. So go 2, 4, 5. And this would be the row. The row of doom. Do I also want to try and get more geysers down as well? That could be an idea. They're not actually that expensive, and we've still got 100% income. We need more. You understand? We'll do this for now, and we'll go back to building other stuff. Thank you. Now, logistics again. They're getting quite close. We haven't seen... good. My first carrier has been enabled, so now assistance is on hand for my allies here. Go, my swarms, go! We need more nukes. Okay, so it's quite expensive each time. But actually, it looks like I got way too much production of certain things. Let's try and get some more energy production as well. So we're going to build a lot of nukes. So I'm just going to keep going, really. Because it's going to build a nuke every 60 seconds. And if we get enough of them, I reckon we can critical just get through them. Smash through. The nuclear strategy. Oh my god, look at that giant battle over there. At least the carriers will start helping a little bit. Even if they're not even over there, they're going to continually just be producing more and more units. The first nuclear missile is away. It is on path. Ajax is down. Where's Hemdall gone, by the way? Oh, there he is. Can you go and, oh, I was going to say attack the enemy base. I tell you what, buddy, can you, like, go around his base? You might get some damage done that way. First array has been completed. More arrays incoming. Yes. Yes. We need more. Okay, so let's have a quick look, shall we? This is what the problem is. They literally can't pierce this guy. Actually, I'll tell you what might work as well. Because if the spam's there, right? I'm going to try this for a little bit as well. Let me just give it a little... How do these work? Oh, that was the wrong button. Sorry about that. Okay, so look. Permanently shreds target armor. But it said it was against... It said it didn't work against shredding, didn't it? It did particularly say that that was not a factor. So these won't work. I thought it was going to be like a little mini cannon or something. We bought them in. They got some. We get some tollies going. I'll tell you what. Let's just tolly it. Tollies will help at some point. They always do. I'm just going to produce a few more rounds of carrier spawners. They could. Okay. We need more. More. Good. Okay, so they're working on that. Let's keep trying to expand out the production wings so we can keep getting more and more nuclear missiles. And I also want to expand out this as well so we can keep getting additional carrier productions down. This is actually working better than last time. The swarm already is doing a bit of damage to the enemy, which is better said than what I was doing before. So this actually might be a working strategy so far. Good. Okay, so let's have a look. Keep building that way. Probably need to get some logistics down as well. Just in case. Good. I don't know how much matter we have left. I think I've pretty much... I was mining over there. It's quite far away, but... Okay, now we're at near the final stage. The enemy's coming my way instead. Which is not good. I should have gone for more energy income. More... There's not enough energy. How is this even possible? We need quicker income, guys. There's not enough income. Okay. Good. If this hits, I'll be happy. Yeah, check this out. It does damage it. That's what I want to do. I want to see mass nukes on this guy. And mass bombers. Oh, he's reached range of the... oh, they should be putting... Oh, he just wiped out the entire... Maybe I shouldn't have gone for carriers. Maybe I should have done something else. But I've committed. We're going to keep going. I'm building one every few seconds now. We need more production. More space for more nukes. We need more. I might have some issues there with room. We haven't even killed a single thing yet, which is very concerning because we're around the same. I didn't even kill one. I killed one that was here. I killed one of the side sections. So this means this isn't working. But the nukes are... The nukes are starting to do a little bit of damage to that front section. It can't repair fast enough. Oh, it's so close to the base already. I don't know if this is going to work. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 12. We need more. I think once we start getting through, it's fine. It's just a matter of getting to that part of it. It shot down the nuke with the thing. I can't believe what I just witnessed. Guess a little bit more room for additional nuke slots. Or more logistics, actually. Done. This section's at... Its HP is going down. Can we do it? We have multiple nukes now flying at a time. If we can just launch more and more... Because my ally base is going to go down very shortly. We're doing it! We're actually doing it! Come on, logistics! We need logistics! I don't care where these go, I just need the logistic base down. Oh my god. Keep firing! We need more firepower! This is such a stupid way of playing. What am I even doing? I'm sorry. It just seemed like the other things I was building didn't do anything. Oh my god! Soul Warden, half HP. It's happening. Fredex, I've lost it. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Yeah, because this is... We are doing it. The damage is happening. If only I had more nukes, though. This is so stupid. I don't even know how I've even decided to even attempt this. I reckon we got this, okay? Unless my base itself gets knocked out by like a nuclear missile or something, I think we're okay. Should I just start putting down, They might nuke me. I just thought about that. So I put down these fleet pounders which shoot missiles. Yes! Yeah! Excellent. Did we do it? Oh my god! We've done it! Fretex! Avenge! Wescent! It is all I ask of you. It's down! Yes, Fretex! Press all round but nose safe. Ah, heavens! It's not a great position to be in. Factoric Ocean forces just arrived in our rear. High Admirals with them. Mr. Holtz, Fretex, kindly hold your fire. Yeah, I would do that as well because I'm literally producing 20 nukes at the time. If you try and fight me, you will die. What do you want, Vulture? You two have destroyed our Soul Warden. I've already pissed off Pressel. I'm here to offer you a job. And if we say no, entirely your prerogative, but Pressel will have this entire Conamara. But Pressel will have the entire Contalian Armada after your head. If you opt to go it alone, I wish you the best of luck, but I can't remember it. I can't recommend it. We don't have a lot of options here, Fredex. Our contract with Contalian is a bust anyway. Yeah, alright. We'll talk business later, Crow, but just get the... Let's just get the hell out of it first. Yay! So, I will say, because I've literally playing this as a beta tester, and I've recorded the entire series. When they announced this mission, they said it was very, very hard. And currently, the way of beating it is literally with nuclear missiles. I think there are other ways of doing it, but people haven't really found them yet. It's a bit of a... if you don't use the correct strategy, you just lose on this mission. So that's why it's very particular. But I did find it funny that I just used massive nuclear weapons. Thank you for playing ATS. The next campaign will be coming soon. Thank you. What a great game. Really loved it. I'm extremely excited to see the future. There's a lot more campaigns to come. Also, there is some suspicious... Oh, they got rid of them. I won't say what I saw before then, but there used to be more buttons on this menu here. Regardless, everybody, that is going to be it for my series of Annihilate The Spance for now. This game is so fun, I will definitely return to it in the future. What I will probably do is I want to wait until we get like full campaigns of Trauma mode, do them, and maybe like the full campaign of Factory when it comes out as well, but without just regular mode if they haven't done Trauma mode for it yet. But yeah, I hope that people have enjoyed this series. Of course, I've recorded all this before the game even comes out anyway, on the 12th. So I hope that people have enjoyed these 14 videos. So yeah, if you guys want to look at this game, go and look on the description of the video. You can see it's for sale probably by now. I would definitely recommend it. The developers have been very nice, and they've literally been releasing builds constantly, all the time. So I think there's a lot of content coming for this game, and it's I definitely recommend it. I think it's absolutely amazing. Well, no, everybody, thank you for watching. As always, please subscribe and comment below, and I'll see you next time. Bye.